Lisa Vanderpump tried to get Allie Luber to go back with James Kennedy after his domestic violence arrest. Can you believe that? Allie was on Viall Files talking about after the arrest. First of all, she says that James was drinking behind her back, and she thought at first maybe he was just like electric on coffee, but then she realized he was drinking, and so they had been arguing about him drinking, and he was gaslighting her, saying I wasn't drinking, and then one thing led to another, and a neighbor called the cops, and he was arrested. The neighbor said that he picked her up and slammed her on the ground. Allie says that he definitely did not physically hurt her, but that he emotionally abused her. I do think the DV charges were dropped after a thorough investigation. Well, Allie decided to move to a new apartment and separate and take space from him, and she eventually decided to break it off permanently. But about a month after, Lisa Vanderpump called Allie to check on her. And during that call, she tried to say like, well, Allie, you were drinking too, and you should just travel with him, and you're really good for him, and you should just consider getting back with him and just keep moving forward with him because you're really good for him. Like what? She basically convinced a woman who worked up the courage to leave a toxic boyfriend. She was trying to call to convince her to get back in the toxic situation. And Allie was like, well, like Lisa sees him as like a son and she's very protective over him. And she also kind of made excuses for Lisa. And then Nick was like, well, Lisa is a producer and she's trying to produce this situation. Anyway, I thought it was fully messed up. James has a way with getting women and the public under his spell. I mean, he is funny, he is charming, but aren't they all? What do you think? Did you see this interview? P.S. I need to get Allie's astrology services.